I'm just looking around this workshop and I noticed a couple of other vehicles here. For instance, this, is that an FB?
Yeah, it's an FB Holden panel van, work in progress.
So what's happening with this?
Well, I've probably chased it for 30 years. A friend of ours had it, and I kept pestering him, I need to have that, I need to have that, because you're never going to finish it. And eventually he said, yeah, come and get it. And I've painted it and started to work on it, but getting old and I'm getting a bit slow and other things take over, so
what were your ultimate aims for it? Were you going to race that on the side?
No, this is just a one to restore, yeah, just a FB. I really like it because when we were kids we had an FB station wagon.
Yep.
And Dad's name was Fred Burgess, the FB, so this panel van is called Fred, in honour of Dad. Why wouldn't you?
And now, the last car in this garage, this Ford here, what's the story here?
Story with the Ford, well, when we started going over to the Salt, as a car to get over, I said, we're not going to take a good car over, we'll always get an old scrap car for nothing, or someone will give us a car, we'll take that over and maybe go once or twice in it, maybe just scrap it when we come back. And over the years we've moved up to a much better car. This one, Penny and I went down to Melbourne, got from a friend a couple of months ago. It's a 92 5-litre Ford wagon, a bit too good to go over the Salt because it's original condition, low kilometres, standard as anything, but it's power steering and air conditioning, so it'll just be a dream to drive over. And if it gets a bit dicey over there, I'll sleep in the back of it. And so it sort of fills all our needs and doesn't owe us much money. Actually, the fellow that came from Lee, who we call the ideas man in our team, his brother had it in Melbourne because he collected Fords, and I put the word out, I want a station wagon to take over the Salt, and Lee's brother Dean said, oh well, probably got something that will suit you, better come down. So he went down to get a different one, but ended up with this one from him.
Oh wow.
And yeah, it's pretty nice. Nice to drive, goes good, V8, bit thirsty, but that's what you get. First letter is your engine size, A, B, C, D, E, and you'll see on the Venom it's got a different letter there, so this tells us that's a 3.8 litre motor or under 4 litre. B is because it's a blown motor, because we're turbocharged. F is because it's running on fuel, like not nitrous. And ALT is the type of body. It's called an altered sedan or coupe, and that's an altered, this theoretically is an altered coupe, even though it is a sedan. I used to collect bottles, but I auctioned those off to get money to play with at the Salts, and the bottle collection diminished. And
wow, look at that.
So this is really called the bottle room because all of these shelves were filled with bottles, but a few years ago Penny and I thought we've got so much stuff and we're going to move, we better get rid of it. So we auctioned everything, got a few more dollars to play over the Salt, and then I missed the bottles, so people started bringing more bottles, and so bottles came back, but the rest of the shelves are filled up with nitrous bits and pieces that we play with on the Venom, Venom leftovers, heads and carburetors, because we churn through a few of those, and then other bits and pieces that just happen to accumulate. Don't know what they're all for, but they just here, they keep building up.
Question, Wally's bottle shop, what's the story there?
Okay, when I had the wrecking yard, an old Polish fella used to come over to the wrecking yard, never had money, but he used to collect bottles, and so did I. So I used to say to Wally, well, you can have whatever you want in here, but you have to give me bottles. So I would swap in bottles, and eventually I ended up with a better better bottle collection than he had.
Oh, wow.
And he used to come and sit here and he'd say, "You've got so many good bottles." I say, "Yeah, Wally, they're all yours. You gave them to me. You swapped them for motors and cars. Give me bottles." And then Wally died and I lost a bit of interest in the bottles after that.
Yeah.
Well, this is the tool room as well, so I've got lots of tools, because having a wrecking yard, I say every car that came in always had a tool in it, and I collected the tools.
Well, actually, that lends me to ask the question. I should have asked this earlier. Yeah, your background, so you ran wrecking yards for a long time, didn't you?
My dad told me when I was about 10 I started playing with cars, and he always said, "You'll get over it," because he wasn't interested in cars. But I never got over it, and I guess over the year I thought, when I was young, I really enjoyed garbage tips and old cars. Started off as a teacher, and I thought, not really what I want to do. So I started buying and selling cars, and then I thought, I may as well wreck cars, because that's been close to having a garbage tip, and the wrecking yard was up the road from the garbage tip, so the wrecking yard became a wrecking yard, and next door we built a panel shop and a mechanical shop, and next door to that we built some more factory units, and I got more cars and more cars. Then I bought a car yard, and I had the car yard, and then I thought I've got too much happening, too many things to do, I've got to slow down, so slowly got rid of all the stuff and just still got wrecking cars in my blood. Still wreck the cars, and there's always another screwdriver or another spanner left in the car.
Yeah.
So the tool collection builds up. I've got the best screwdriver collection in the world. Got all of those nice screwdrivers, all for free, never bought one. Plus over here, if you turn around, look over there, Cliff, I got more. I give people screwdrivers as presents. I've got so many. Never short of them.
And let's go around into this other room where you said there was so much storage there just recently. You had to sell most of it off.
Yeah. Oh, before we do, we
And what do you call this room?
well, this is a collection room. But before we go in, this is
Oh, yes.
the door of knowledge, and that's our knowledge about Salt Lake racing. So this year we burnt the clutch out on the Corolla. So there's the burnt out clutch. We fixed that now because we've got a ceramic clutch. Cost us a lot of money, but
Yep.
we've got to have a clutch. Leftovers from the Venom, we snapped axles. We burnt out pulleys with bits and pieces as they break. Yeah, we just replace it, of course. That's a pretty long story. Lucky we take scrap cars to the salt, because I always like to carry spare oil in the engine bay until it falls down on the catalytic converter and 5 litres of oil start burning on the way to the salt, and that's what we're left with. So we learn.
Oh, my God.
Learn
Yeah.
from our mistakes.
Whoop.
Well, we don't want to damage it.
And that's why it's called the door of knowledge.
Yeah, it's a treasured bit of memorabilia, that one. And actually, a friend gave me that. You might like that.
What do we got here? The Certificate of Achievement. Doctor of Information Technology, short course. Venom methodology.
Yep. A mate of mine did that for me. I'm pretty proud of it. So I've got a doctorate in something. I don't know what it is. And in here is just a room of a collection of bits and pieces. It was chock-a-block full, but in our auction that Penny and I had, we emptied the room out. And when it was empty, people would come and say, "Where's your collection gone?" Well, they started giving me more stuff again. So I collect more and collect more and collect more.
Wow.
But some of it pretty rare. I mean, which hubcap? Okay, somewhere because I like hubcaps as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah, okay, this one here, that's off an Amphicar, probably the rarest hubcap in the world.
What do you call it?
An Amphicar,
What is that?
amphibious car.
Oh,
I think they made about 1,000 of them.
right.
and a mate had one, and I ended up with some spare hubcaps from it because he never finished it. But and then I got these nice old badges, of course, of cars that I didn't know what to do with them, so I put them on a rim.
You've got a lot of stuff here. This is incredible.
Cups in here, and they're called, I even forget their name, they're teacups for people that can't drink a normal teacup.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what they're called. Nursing teacups or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bits and pieces, just people bring us stuff and it ends up in here.
Bob, thank you very much. Anything else you want to say, or is that
No, I think that sort of
Covers it?
covers it all, yeah.
excellent?
Yep.